Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I'm here to do a reading, and I've brought out a little photo moment that I have of this little innocent babies sharing a love hug. And it's like, I won't call it maybe first love, but that innocence, that childlike sensibility that we share, that we have within the child within us, even if we're, you know, 12, 2 years old, 102 years old. And I want to embrace that tonight to show that our soul, no matter what body we're in, no matter what age we're in, continues. And this is the soul power I want to tap tonight. That, like an angel, like the spirit, that they play, they have fun, and the fairies especially. So I am going to work tonight with the Fairy Oracle, Lucy Cavendish, and I cannot wait till she brings out her mermaid deck, it's going to be a siren deck, really. It's going to be fabulous. I can't wait for that one. And I'm going to work with the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. And I am going to close with, of course, my favorite. You know who he is. And so we shall begin. Now, I do plan to read from the decks, because these cards are, not ones that I want to interpret myself. So I will read from the cards, and I'm going to pick two from the Fairy Oracle and three from the Psychic Tarot and two from Archangel Michael. Okay, so we're going to make it a 7-card reading. All right? I hope everyone's feeling good, and I have my little altar. Some people, don't have an altar, but I believe that the spirits like that. And as I shared before, I pass these souls out here, and I entertain them, okay? I make them feel good. When your ancestors pass, and they respect your grandmother, your loved ones, you go to, I hate using the word funeral, but a celebration of life for them, right? You celebrate them. You celebrate their soul, not their body. Their body is gone, but you celebrate their spirit. So I like to make altars. I believe that's important, to embrace the spirits. And I believe that when I do readings and everybody says, oh, you do the flowers and you do this and you do that, and I'm like, they enjoy that. I'm with them in spirit, in the respect, like I'm celebrating. So I think we should do that. I really do. And I have my prayer beads here, which these are very important to me. I think maybe 3 items in all the readings I've done, I've brought out that and means something to me. But my prayer beads, which I have received from, they're from around the world, but 2 of them I got from different places. One was given to me. But so here we go. But again, and I have another video that I'm going to drop about these souls, okay? Because this is the year where we're going to start speaking to our ancestors and understand about souls, okay? Because it's not about the body, and it's not about money, and it's not about governments or religions. Now we're talking about the spirit, okay? But I want us to always enjoy that childlike, even if you had the grandparents that would play with you and enjoy you, even as they age, their young beauty came out. There's a reason for that. The soul, the angels want to play and have fun. They're here to also, as Archangel Michael, take care of business. But beyond that, it's all about the beauty of the soul. The dragon's pet, number 42. Communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions, and guardianship. All right, my friends. Well, let me bring out the book, number 42. And I mentioned I'm going to read two of Miss Lucy's cards here. The Dragon's Pet. And I'm only going to read the divinatory messages. You have watchdog, in quotes, energy around you. A pet, animal, or plant ally is relaying information to you. Please tune in and listen to what is being shared with you. You will know when energy is changing around the borders of what is called your home or land, in time to take positive and perfect action. A dog may bark at a person or being it does not trust, for example. A plant may wither after a certain being has visited. And we're going to talk about that, my friends. We're going to talk about these souls, okay? No doubt about it. A plant may wither after a certain being has visited. All of these are strong messages from your companions and allies, and the fairies communicate with them all the time. If you wish to connect with the Fae, your companions are one of the first sources you may turn to deepen and strengthen that connection, for they already have it and are already sharing those messages with you. Boundaries, receptivity, messengers from the animal or magical world are flying between you and the Fae. Well, that's wonderful. And you know how I love my dragons, okay? That dragon energy is, we'll talk about that down the road here, but my dragons are my healers, no doubt about it. As my unis are. Those energies are, oh my goodness. Sometimes I just, I think I live in a magical world instead of the real deal. That's why I turn the technology off and go within and use my imagination to tap this realm, because there's so much more than what's on the television. The dark moon. Oh, I love her already. Maturation, growing up, introspection, know thyself. And she's sitting on a crescent moon, and she has a ram's head over her head here. She's fabulous. And I can't wait to drop my new moon video also. But let me look up the card for this beautiful fairy here. And the divinatory message for the dark moon is, interestingly, this can be interpreted as a menopausal card for women, or one of seeming bad news bringing about change as their moon times move to darkening. It is a time for understanding the frailties of the self and understanding the wisdom your years on this earth have taught you. Knowing that there is nothing that can be done at this time. Knowing that you need to understand where you are responsible for the current situation. Learning and taking ownership of responsibility will create freedom and new opportunities. Move through this and feel renewed, alive, and as though your own personal evolution is finally underway. And in the book it reads finally twice. So again, as though your own personal evolution is finally underway. It will never be too late. The tests and the subsequent wisdom make this life here so worthwhile and will create your beautiful legacy for generations to come. You will rise up from this as the phoenix is reborn from the ashes, just as the moon will wax and grow full once again. Have hope, but do not spend time in contemplation. All right, my friends. So in the respect of, if sometimes we feel that dark side, and as I shared before, some people fear the moon cycles. And I am here to share with you that, yes, the moon cycles is a growing thing, and it happens every 28 days, 13 moon cycles, which we've talked about. We have our, glowing times, we have our not, and again, and you understand, that's the sun reflecting the moon. So if you enjoy being outdoors when the sun's out, there's no reason to fear the moon. But when this dark moon comes, it's time to reflect and introspect. But there's really nothing to fear. And I dropped a video on the beach the other day, and my iPhone wouldn't let me upload it because it was too long. But I'm going to try to crop and chop it and bring it up, because I have a message regarding this year now, that, we shouldn't have the fear of what 2012 was, the end of the world, blah, blah, blah. And now we can recognize that we're here and we're going to continue to be here. But we need to focus on what's the true deal. Disruption. Okay, number 16. I can already see that there's something going on here. All right, disruption is the Tower card, and we know that's the crisis card in the tarot. Okay, here we go. I'm just trying to find this little book, but I'm going to read from John Holland, because this deck is very interesting. The Psychic Tarot deck, I know some of the readers do follow this, but if you're not familiar with this, is very cool. And the reason why I brought this out, because I'm hoping for some chakra cards to come out. Mainly, I want us to definitely, this is the year to learn about your chakra systems. Okay, very important to understand the balance and how to gain that wisdom. But let's read what John Holland writes about his disruption crisis card. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its, I got to turn the page here, due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you have focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they are truly your greatest teachers. Learn from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view the dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for the opportunity. Okay, my friends, and that's what happens. You see, we'll just really quickly, because I'm already at 14 minutes. Oh my goodness. just to explain, the last year, everybody thought it was going to, oh my God, disruption. And you should see the emails I got from these people like, oh, you know, asteroid's going to hit. Why are you talking all this angel nonsense? Oh my goodness. I just sent them where they come from. I sent them straight to where they came from, the way I do. Okay, my friends, we're going to, you know what, I might have to shorten this video. It's not that I don't want to drop long videos. It's just I don't think people pay attention after, you know, 7 or 8 minutes, because I'm one of them. Unless I love the reader. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay, beautiful. And you can see he's in a meditative stance. Alrighty, and let me pull out the book here. My friends, really, we have to now, you know, take this whole different direction. Okay, a whole different direction. And, all right, let me just turn the page here. I'm trying to talk and turn the pages. But we have to get out of that world where, oh, I'm so down and out and my life is tough. You know, everybody's life is tough. But we keep changing on. And my theme tonight was extraordinary dreams, extraordinary lives. So let's, you know, get out of the funk and keep moving on. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. This card implies that a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation is in order. It usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particularly emotionally or mentally taxing experience. The number 4 in numerology means foundation. So this is a time to heal, to be with your soul, and to continue moving steadily forward, allowing space just for your reflective, excuse me, I just had to turn the page, so I'm missing a skip here. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a change to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, and see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your next step. All right, my friends, that's what we were just talking about right after the destruction card. And after 2012, everybody was all freaked out and blah, blah, blah. And so here, now we're taking this time, and I'm going to say this is like a 3-month card. This first quarter of 2013, we're just going to start reflecting like, well, what the hell was I worried about when the world didn't end? Okay? So you see, it was nonsense. Nonsense. And that's why we need to turn this technology off, because this media and these governments, and I have a, I'm sorry, my cat's scratching on my furniture. I can hear. This is nonsense, what we deal with. So that's why we have to take it upon ourselves as, you know, I'm in charge of my own life. Believe in yourselves, believe in your spirit, believe in your soul, okay? Because there are forces out there, and you can watch them on the television, telling us how we're supposed to live our lives, these religions and everything. Go deep in your heart and soul, all right? And speak to your ancestors, speak to your soul spirits. And even if you don't have much family, speak to those spirits or angels, light beings, ascended masters. They will speak to you, okay, with love and appreciation where others will not. Movement, choices, decisions. Here we go. Now we're moving on, okay? I like this card right off the bat. Yes, madamies. And I hope I pull a chakra card. That's the whole reason I wanted to bring this up. But, you know, 2s are about balance, duality, and partnerships and choices. So let me just turn the little page here and figure out where. Okay, this is, and the red, yeah, this is the red border. This is about pentacles and coins and representing business and finances. So let me turn here to the little page. But it's time now for us to take charge of our lives. You know, don't, I'm not saying do and don't, because I don't like to tell people what to do. I suggest things, okay? Everybody's going to do what they want anyway. But it's time for us to now regroup for 2013. Get out of the pain that you were in because you were surrounded by people. And I know all about that, my friends. I'm in my 50s and I still, people, like I shared with you, they now think I'm on YouTube dropping videos like this. They don't speak to me, okay? They don't, you know, but they're all a bunch of, you know, political, well, I shouldn't even talk about them because God bless them. I sent them to where they come from too. But anyway, movement, choices, and decisions. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business, decisions, or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You have to turn the page here. You don't have to do it alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move forward and toward your goals in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts of or coincidences. They're all part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. All right, my friends. So now that's what I'm saying. We got to, you know, look within and take charge of our lives. And that's how we materialize things also, you know. And I don't mean materialistically. We manifest things. Put the intentions out, okay? Put the intentions out. And we see what happens. But so far, I like it. So I'm going to pick two of the Saint Archangel Michael. But again, my friends, you know, I pass the souls out here, and I must share. I've had some disruption and dark moons because they now recognize that a lot of the fear has left the human realm because the 2012 has left us. And I'm moving my hand right now because this is sometimes what I do when I ask them to exit my home with love and integrity. But they're here. They don't want us to gain this wisdom and this heartfelt security. They want us to stay in the dark ages. So we won't allow that. All right? We're not going to allow that. And I have made this video. I did it on January 1st. It couldn't upload. I hope it will upload. I have a friend coming to help me upload it because I'm not so techno. But it's time for us to gain our own recognition and move forward. Make our movements and rest and rejuvenate. It's a time now to meditate. Get our shit together, okay? And make it work. It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. I love Archangel Michael. Do you see? He's even I'm sorry, I'm just repeating myself, but he's acknowledging that it's time for us to move on with our own integrity, with this innocence of love, this innocence, this childlike. Become childlike again. Play, have fun. That's why, you know, watching this media, these doom and gloom movies is nonsense. Okay? And I wish I could say I'll see it in my lifetime, but these governments, this and I'm not even a political personality, but they are going to be, trust my words, they are breaking down, all right? Breaking down. And get rid of the tabloid magazines. Get rid of all that. Just don't even read all that. Go within, meditate, okay? It's time to leave this unhealthy situation. My prayer, Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Question mark. Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. This is the one, my friends, okay? And you can see this card is bent. When I do readings from my personal friends, this has popped out a lot, okay? A lot. Because my friends who no longer speak to me, you know, I would pull it, this card would come out and they're like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to tell you honestly, this, I mean, you can see it. How many times I pull this card out for people who've asked me to do a reading because, you know, I think that they think it's a game for me. And it's not a game for me. But this is what comes out. And now it's on YouTube. It's time, people. Last card for Archangel Michael. I kind of have a serious stance today because the video I dropped on January 1st was very serious for me, and I hope it gets uploaded tomorrow. I don't want to be serious, people. I want to have fun. My theme was extraordinary dreams equals extraordinary lives. But obviously, I can even tell if you were a person coming to my home, there's a lot of still dark thoughts. So we have to stop that. Okay? Last card. And looky here. The romance angels are helping you. Archangel Michael. If you get out of here, you'll go there. Do you understand, people? Do you get it? Okay, my friends. Last words from me, dear Archangel Michael, dear guardian angels of my soulmate. Thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello so that we can eventually delve into a truly intimate relationship. See this, my friends? This was my theme. But obviously, there's still a lot of, you know, function in the junction that we have to release. Okay? Release. But Archangel Michael and the angels and the ascended masters and all the people that I pray to are all about love. Love, my friends. Love. And there's my bitchy baby. Did you see? My little black cat just walked out the door. Love. This is the bottom line. And whether, you know, it's love for your children, or if you can recall your first love, or your most love. You know, and it's, I believe, too, that even if you had a first love and something happened down the road and you all, I believe those people will come back to you. I totally do. That's what I believe. All right, I'm at 28 minutes, my longest video, but I'm going to leave it like that because this was important to me. This one was important. I love you all, people. I love everybody. Okay? So please, just get out of the dark side, okay? Please, please, no more, just no more negative thinking, and turn off the shows of these government people and the religions, and it's all not good. Just go within your heart, your core, your love, your soul. Okay? The soul wants it this way. Okay? All right, my friends. Okay, longest video I've ever made. My goodness, I hope people watch it. Love to everyone. Believe in Archangel Michael. Believe in the angels. Believe in the ascended masters. Believe in the higher realm. Believe in the spirit. Okay, we're just bodies. We're just a body here. We are so much more than that. All right, my darlings. Have a beautiful night. Good night. Ciao.